everybody. It's Jess from the Esthetics Center with Camille.
Hey guys.
Esthi Besties is back. Hope everyone's doing awesome. We wanted to cover today, we left you with last week, we were going to talk about our favorite things. Now, you guys, to preface this, we're going to limit it because estheticians are kind of product junkies, aren't we? A little bit. We like really to try everything on ourselves first as guinea pigs. And we love product. We're always looking for the latest and greatest. We're always comparing ingredients. We love that. That's really what we live off of. So, we're going to start with a few things. I'll let Camille lead it off with her first one, and then we'll kind of go back and forth so you guys can see what we love.
Sure. Well, so this was hard to pick. And also, we talked beforehand so that we didn't pick the same things.
Lucky for you guys.
But, so I'll start off with, everyone needs a good SPF, right?
Of course.
You can't go without SPF. So I love the Elta MD Skincare tinted SPF. It feels amazing. It is great. Like, just wake up in the morning, put on my tinted SPF, and go out into the world. Like, I don't feel like I need makeup. I feel like it's a very beautiful coverage. It adapts to different skin tones, so it's really nice. Yeah,
because when you say tinted, people think, well, I can't wear that because it's not my color. But it really does blend in. I mean, I'm super fair, and it blends in great to me. My mom's very olivey. She can pull it off.
For sure. Yeah.
Anybody. And I would say, too, don't you think if you're going to wear makeup, it works as a good primer?
For sure.
I would say it's a great primer. Yeah. So if you're using a primer, you can ditch that and get an extra layer of SPF. Put that on.
Which is so great, yeah. And I love the feel of it. It's like a lot of sunscreens can feel kind of greasy and oily.
Or
and
white, like the hue of it.
Exactly.
Really
And this just like goes on so smooth and silky, and it's really like a beautiful finish. So this is definitely one of my favorite products right now.
And it's recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation. So I always think that's a big deal because you want to make sure it's broad spectrum, that it's recommended by the Skin Care Foundation so that you know it's not only a good product, but it's good for your skin too.
Right.
So it's going to protect you from all that damage. Daily use, all year long, right? Not
all
just
year,
during the summer?
For sure, all year long. And then also reapply. I mean, I always tell people if you're going to be out, reapply. And that's what's so great about this is that, like, if you don't put makeup on and you just reapply this, it's beautiful. It looks really nice.
Yeah, so, nice and glowy and dewy. So,
which is what we love.
Speaking of glowy and dewy, I kind of did that just so we could like segue into my favorite thing. Glowy and dewy is all the rage. Everybody wants to be glowy and dewy. Nobody wants to be matte anymore, right? And I think J-Lo really inspired that. J-Lo Glow, which is a lot of highlighter, people, so don't get confused there. That's a lot of highlighter. But I think the glow is a big deal. So I'm talking about Triple Lipid. This is one of my favorite moisturizers. It's more than a moisturizer because what it does is it helps repair the barrier of your skin.
Yes.
So that barrier is that outer layer of skin that gets super damaged from product, from environmental stuff, from acne, anything like that. What happens is when that barrier gets compromised or dehydrated, the light actually reflects through it. It doesn't bounce off of it. So you're not glowy and dewy.
Right.
So this product helps to really restore that barrier. So it's my favorite. You can use it twice a day. It's heavy, but I wouldn't say it's like a
It feels so good, though.
It's like butter, right?
Yeah, it does.
It feels like butter going on, you guys. Won't clog your pores. It's definitely in my top 3 products that I've ever tried. And like I said, when that light reflects off, that's when we look like alive, right? We look glowy and we don't look as tired. I always think when like we look dull, it's when we look tired and we're so blah. This really corrects that.
It does.
So if you want some J-Lo glow,
well,
who doesn't, thing, guys? Come on, this is what we want. We don't want those little invisible cracks in our skin where that light gets through and the moisture gets out. We want it to reflect off.
Yeah.
So this is my
go-to. I love that one too.
That's a good one.
So my next product, I want everyone to be on some sort of vitamin A.
Okay.
And this product is great because it's an intensive brightening treatment by PCA. It's a nighttime retinol. So basically you are getting your retinol treatment, but you're also getting some different qualities that are going to brighten your pigmentation. They're going to actually help the overall tone of your skin too.
More even.
So so if you have any like kind of yellowing of the skin, this really helps with that as well. I always tell people to start out by just going like a couple times a week to start, and then you can increase your usage as you go. But I've found that people don't get much sensitivity to this one at all. It's got a nice delivery system, so it's not harsh, and it works. I mean, you do see like visible results right away, so I like that one.
And I think that's a big stigma with vitamin A. So it's retin-A's or retinols that you get so dry and irritated or red that people stop using them.
They do.
And then they get a bad rap. And I think that one, I haven't had many people that have had any dryness or irritation.
Yeah.
They can use it really consistently. So I think it's a great product.
I know. Yeah, me too.
It's one of my favorites too. I use that one as well. What don't we use, really? That's kind of the better question. What don't we use? What's not on our counter at home or in our drawer? Okay, HA, hyaluronic acid.
Love it.
Who hasn't heard of hyaluronic acid at this point? Hot product, you guys. This one in particular is from PCA as well. Plumping and firming is your main thing with hyaluronic acid. So serums are applied right after you cleanse and tone. Goes deep into the skin. It attracts about 1,000 times its water weight. So it's a big attractor to water. And that's, again, what we want to look plump, to look firm, hydrated, and glowy. Again, I'm all about the glow. And I think that this is your moneymaker. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. And, you know why baby's skin is so beautiful? It's because it's plump. It's got this, like, so sweet baby skin.
Undamaged.
It has so much, hyaluronic in it. And over time, we lose that. And so having a serum like that in your regimen is so important.
So it builds it back up.
Yeah. It plumps that skin.
I think everybody, like I said, everyone wants this for fine lines. Who doesn't have some fine lines we want to work on, you guys? So I feel like this is, right here, we really created a good regimen.
You could use this
right here. You guys, you don't really need much else. Maybe throw in a vitamin C, but we don't have to get crazy. We can just start with this. And that's funny because we talked about what, like, moisturizer or HA, but we didn't say exactly what we were picking.
Right.
But that's why we're besties, because we created the perfect regimen, you guys. We're the whole package right here.
Yep.
Whole package. Look no farther.
So we also, I know. We also wanted to talk just really quickly about treatments that we love right now too.
Favorite treatment.
I am going to focus on microdermabrasion because I feel like our skin is built up and yucky from winter. We had so much rain, we had so much cold, and now that the sun is out and we want to kind of slough away that dead skin.
And we're seeing everything in the sun.
I know.
All of a sudden you're like, oh,
the sun is out. Cool. But microderm is great. And we have both crystal and crystal-free microdermabrasion.
Which is a huge advantage.
Yeah.
That we have both.
We have both. Agreed. And, it just takes that dead layer of skin off, allows your products to penetrate deeper into the skin, because when you do have that buildup on your skin, nothing can get through that.
Right.
And so
even if you're using good product, it's just sitting on top. It's not penetrating.
There. So getting those dead skin cells off is super important. So I love microderm right now. It's like my favorite thing. I feel like everyone needs it.
And there's no downtime.
And there's not. Nope. You literally leave and you're glowing because everything we did after the microderm gets in there and it's glowing. So
we're all about the glow, people. And then you can use this nice little regimen right after. And I would say too, it's the perfect treatment during summer because it's enough exfoliation, but it's not too much where you're going to be like extra sensitized to the sun. That's a great treatment. I'll have to give you one soon. We should trade some treatments.
I know, we
That's what we should incorporate that.
Okay,
my treatment is I'm going to say kind of a customized facial with maybe a light peel, because I think during the summer we want to be careful on heavy peels, obviously. But I'm really loving a nice customized hydrating facial, some steam in there, good mask, little massage, and then a really nice round of maybe like a lactic acid peel or something to kind of kick it up, but you're not going to be like dry or peeling after.
Right.
Same type of glow after, same exfoliation, but this gives me, I can do some manual extractions. You get the whole facial with it, and I feel like it's really relaxing, but also really brightening.
Right.
So we're kind of very similar treatments, achieved a little bit differently, but
exactly. And you can also like incorporate those two things together too, really nicely. And lactic is so great because it's hydrating.
Oh, I love lactic. And I think you say the word acid, and people are like, no thanks.
I know.
That's too strong for me. I can't use that. But lactic is amazing.
Yeah.
It's super hydrating. And same with like hyaluronic acid. You say acid, and people get a little bit confused. But that's where education comes in, and save that for us, guys. Come see us, and we can educate you on that, because that's what we love. And I do think that a good lactic acid peel is a great time of year to do it. Summer's awesome for that.
Yeah.
So it's my favorite treatment right now.
Yeah.
Next week it could be different.
Or tomorrow.
Right now. Tomorrow. Let's get real. Tomorrow might be different.
So next week we are going to do some more DIY stuff, you guys.
Strap in, guys.
Yeah.
We are going to do some fun stuff.
Yeah. So I think we're going to focus on doing a nice scrub for the whole body, because like we were saying, winter was icky and we have lots of dead skin built up. So we're going to surprise each other with what
are we going to do?
What scrub we're going to do, what the ingredients are going to be. So next week we'll tell you guys all about it.
And as bestie as we are, we won't talk about it ahead of time to each other.
Exactly.
We will avoid the topic and save it for you guys next week. So we will do it at home. I don't know if we want to take pictures for that, so maybe we'll just take pictures of the ingredients. Product and ingredients, but I think we'll lose some followers if we take too many pictures of that, or I will. So we will just take pictures of the ingredients for you, so you can see how to do it yourself at home. And I just think scrubs are so important, because we all get those little bumps on our arms or on our thighs from shaving and stuff, and it's great to get that dead skin off. And not all of us have time to go to like the spa and get something like that done, you know?
Yeah.
Rather get your facials done, right? So
exactly.
This is we're going to teach you how to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So hope everyone's doing awesome and tune in.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.